10 years after the conflict began, Zamzam, Darfur's biggest displacement camp, is again crowded with newly arrived families who've fled the fighting between rebel groups and Sudan's army. This man says it took 18 days walking in the scorching heat of the desert to reach the camp.
As you can see, people have nothing. They're just sitting outside under the sun. There are more people on their way. They have not reached here yet. They're still walking.
When the war in Darfur started, it made headlines across the world. This time around, there's less international attention and sympathy for the people caught up in the conflict. And that means less money. Food rations had already been cut by aid agencies before this latest influx arrived, and now they're being made to wait.
Well, I'm extremely disturbed by what I have seen today. We're just getting supplies to some of them. They're surviving on some of them on the food that they brought with them, and others are getting help from IDPs who have been here for some time. We are facing a funding shortage for our appeal here in Darfur, and our donors have to understand the severity of the situation.
Despite the growing humanitarian demands in Darfur and elsewhere in Sudan, the UN has received only a third of the funds it needs for this year. Hopes that Darfur might be edging towards peace have lessened with this recent surge in fighting. The main rebel groups have refused to sign up to a current deal with the government, which sets out a solution for Darfur. Instead, they say, they want political change in the whole of Sudan and will keep fighting for it. The cost of this continued conflict is being paid for by these families, now stuck in a displacement camp with both aid and hopes for peace diminishing. Their future is looking bleak. Harriet Martin, Al Jazeera, Khartoum.